At the Coliseum, Getafe hosted Villarreal in a Sunday fixture on Matchday 29 in LaLiga. EA Sports' David Soria was honoured for 250 appearances for Getafe before the game, and Gerard Moreno was back on the bench for Villarreal. Another early precedent was set for fouls, with Diego Rico picking up his 7th yellow card of the season. This foul on Tajon Buchanan. Well, just quarter of an hour in, Villarreal took the lead. Baena playing to Jose Perez. He flicked it over to Buchanan, who returned the favour. Jose Perez scoring his 12th goal of the season. Lost the ball in possession as he brought it out, and that led to Carlos Perez scoring his 3rd goal of the season, levelling up for Getafe just before the half hour. After a rough and ready challenge, another yellow card was shown, this time for Cambuala. Part of a nightmare first half for him. Gorgeous delivery from Jose Perez, added an assist to his tally. He found Tierno Barry and struck with a delightful volley, allowing the ball to drop over his shoulder. Ball over the top, this time on the right-hand side, will come to Tierno Barry. He put the ball into the net, but immediately play was called back for a foul by him in the build-up. As a free kick in was headed down, and meeting it was Omar Alderete. His shot went over the crossbar though from close range. Long ball was intercepted. Domingos Duarte was trying for the clearance. Tieno Barre took it on. He finished off, but once again had the goal disallowed, this time for handball after a lengthy VAR check. Mayoral and Juan Bernat were both brought on in the second half. Logan Costa was introduced for Campuala. Duarte would foul Alex Baena in what was quite a physical game. This was Buchanan cutting back. Comisania tried to hit on the turn and it was eventually swiped away. Jose Perez looked up to assess his options, played the cut back, and it was Baena who had a shot saved by David Soria. Effort this time by Comisania went wide as Villarreal began to take charge of the game. They were firmly in control in much of the second period. It's a big mistake at the back from Luis Milla, an uncharacteristic one that gave the ball away to he struck over the top. A gift for Alex Baena. Jeremy Pino was brought on. This was Peter Federico and Kika Femenia. Peter Federico's first contribution. Left-footed strike that had to be saved by Luis Jr. This corner kick will be headed over the top by Alvaro Rodriguez, who'd also been brought on. Got back into the game and we're having pot shots from outside the area. This bouncing effort was also claimed by the Brazilian goalkeeper, who was in for Diego Conte, part of a rotation plan by Marcelino. Alfonso Pedraza was brought on late on as well. Several appeals for a penalty from Peter Federico fell on deaf ears. He wanted it for handball, but it would have been a harsh one against Sergi Caratona. Gerard Moreno had come on and he did a nice job of releasing Jose Perez. He spotted Jeremy Pino, and Pino really should have finished off from right in front of goal. He scuffed his effort. It was taken by the goalkeeper David Soria. Punched away, came back out for Luis Milla. Another save made by Luis Jr. from an unorthodox position. Nyom was one of the later players introduced to the fray. Getafe on the ascent. This was Comesaña receiving a yellow card for his pullback on Luis Milla. Another strike from Pedro Federico, went wide. Disallowed goals were the order of the day, and there was another one before the final whistle. Pedraza putting the ball into the net. Yeremy Pino had been just marginally offside. The final score at the Coliseum: Getafe 1, Villarreal 2.